Have you ever felt like you're pouring all your energy into something day in and day out, but seeing absolutely no results? It's like you're screaming into a void, working tirelessly on a project, a goal, or a dream, and all you get back is silence. You look around and it seems like everyone else is getting their big break, celebrating their wins, while you're still stuck at the starting line. It's frustrating, it's disheartening, and honestly, it makes you want to just throw in the towel. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know you're not alone. And more importantly, I want you to listen closely to what I'm about to say. Your harvest is coming. Think about a farmer for a moment. A farmer doesn't plant a seed one day and expect to see a full-grown crop the next. They understand that there's a process. First, they have to prepare the soil. This is the hard, often unseen work. It's the tilling, the fertilizing, the removing of rocks and weeds. This is the equivalent of you learning new skills, doing the research, practicing your craft when no one is watching. It's the foundation. It isn't glamorous and you don't get any applause for it, but without this preparation, nothing can grow. Then comes the planting. The farmer carefully places each seed into the ground. This is you taking that leap of faith, starting the business, applying for the job, writing the first chapter of your book, uploading your first video. You're putting your hope into the soil, trusting that this small act will eventually lead to something big. But even after the seed is planted, the field still looks barren. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. This is often the most difficult stage, the waiting. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. The farmer has to water the seeds, protect them from pests, and have faith. This is you consistently showing up. You're putting in the hours, refining your work, facing setbacks, and dealing with doubts. Your mind might be screaming, "Is this even working? Am I wasting my time?" You might see others who started after you seemingly speed past you. It's so tempting to look at their highlight reels and compare them to your behind-the-scenes struggle. But you can't see what's happening beneath the surface. Underneath the ground, that little seed is going through an incredible transformation. It's sprouting roots, anchoring itself deep into the earth, drawing nutrients and water. It's building a strong foundation to support the growth that is yet to come. This is exactly what's happening with you right now. Every article you read, every failure you learn from, every time you choose to keep going instead of quitting, you are growing roots. You're building resilience, character, and expertise. This invisible growth is the most critical part of the journey. Without strong roots, any sudden success would be like a strong wind that could topple you over. Let's look at some real-life examples. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 different publishers before Harry Potter was finally accepted. 12 times someone told her that her story wasn't good enough. Imagine the temptation to give up after the 5th or the 10th rejection. But she kept believing in her vision. She was tending to her seeds, even when the world told her the ground was barren. Her harvest didn't just feed her. It fed the imagination of an entire generation. Or think about Colonel Sanders. He faced countless rejections for his fried chicken recipe. He was already in his 60s when he finally found a partner. Most people at that age are thinking about retirement, but he was just getting started. He had spent a lifetime perfecting his craft, building his roots. When his harvest finally came, it was massive. These stories aren't just about famous people. They're about a universal principle. The law of the harvest is real. You will reap what you sow. The problem is, we often get impatient with the timeline. We live in a world of instant gratification. We want overnight success. But true, sustainable success is never overnight. It's the result of consistent, dedicated effort over time. So, what can you do when you feel like giving up? First, shift your focus from the outcome to the process. Instead of obsessing over when you'll make it, fall in love with the daily act of doing the work. Find joy in honing your skills, in the process of creation, in becoming a better version of yourself. Celebrate the small wins, finishing a chapter, learning a new technique, getting one positive comment. These are the little sprouts peeking through the soil. They are proof that something is happening. Second, stop comparing your journey to someone else's. You are on your own unique timeline. Their season of harvest has nothing to do with your season of planting or watering. Comparing yourself will only steal your joy and distract you from tending to your own garden. Stay focused on your own path.
Water your own grass. It will be green and lush when it's time.
Third, surround yourself with the right people. Find a community that supports and encourages you. Other farmers who understand the process. People who will remind you to keep watering your seeds when you feel like letting the field dry up. Cut out the voices of negativity and doubt, whether they come from others or from within your own mind. Protect your mindset as fiercely as a farmer protects their crops from pests. Remember, the period right before the breakthrough is often the hardest. It's when the resistance is strongest, when your doubts are loudest. It's the final test of your faith and your commitment. The night is always darkest just before the dawn. When you feel that intense pressure to quit, that's often a sign that you are closer than you've ever been. Don't stop digging when you're just 3 feet from gold. Your effort is not being wasted. Every single action you take is a drop of water on your seeds. Every setback is a lesson that strengthens your roots. Every moment of frustration is building the character you will need to handle the success that is on its way. So, take a deep breath. Look at the work you've put in. Acknowledge how far you've come from where you started. You are not the same person you were when you first planted that seed. You are stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The growth is happening, even if you can't see it all right now. Don't give up. The world needs what you are creating. Your unique gift, your story, your contribution, it matters. Keep preparing the soil. Keep planting the seeds. Keep watering them with faith and consistent effort. Your season is coming. The first signs of green are about to break through the soil. Your harvest is on its way, and trust me, it's going to be more abundant than you can even imagine. Thank you so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who might need to hear it today. Keep going, and I'll see you in the next video.